So what exactly is going on, Councillor Morris?
We want rid of these women, these tarts.
Still keeping the same company, I see.
Come again?
The girls.
No, sorry, I don't follow, Sarge.
In SO19, we want our officers police-trained, PC Smith, not by the army.
Hey, now!
You're under arrest, both of you!
So you got much firearms experience in?
I won a teddy bear at the fair once.
My super wants me to sort this problem out.
Oh, yeah? What does that mean? You scaring the punters off by parking your panda cars all over the place?
So you're confident that you can deal with this situation then?
What's that? Well, of course I can.
Well, I hope so. Just don't let things get violent.
Justin, I thought you were in there. I thought you were dead.
It's all right.
Bob.
Sir?
You were lucky. The last thing you need is a murder right now.
What?
Yes?
Hello, is Nick in?
He's having lunch. He's due at work.
Yes, I know. I'm Bob. I'm his sergeant.
His sergeant? Come in. Nicky? Oh, I wish I'd known. Nicky, why didn't you tell me your sergeant was coming by?
Sergeant?
This is Benjamin, Nicky's father.
Pleased to meet you.
Mr. Klein?
Benjamin, this is Bob, Nicky's sergeant. Oh, Bob, please.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Do you want something to eat, Bob? There's plenty. I always cook extra.
No, I'm fine, really, Mrs. Klein, thank you. I'm sorry to have disturbed your lunch.
No.
Have a drink, then. Have a cup of tea with us, Bob.
Right. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be of any trouble.
No.
Trouble is the unwelcome unexpected. Unexpected guests are always welcome.
Mum, stop fussing. If he says he doesn't want anything...
Nicky, let your mum fuss. It's the only pleasure she's got in life.
What's up, Sarge? What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I'd give you a lift in. Your car's still off the road. Also give us a chance to talk about the flood-free road last night. That was something, eh?
Oh, what happened?
Nothing happened.
Look, I'll let you finish your lunch, Nick.
Sugar, Sergeant.
No, I'm fine, thanks, Mrs. Klein, thank you.
We've never met any of Nicky's friends from the station before. He must be ashamed of us.
Oh, I'm sure that isn't true, Mrs. Klein.
Call me Rose. This is Benjamin.
You know, we were very disappointed he never took that promotion.
Promotion?
I've told you it wasn't a promotion. It was the partnership officer thing. I tried to tell the man.
You're right, he did say, yeah, but you see, how's he ever going to get on? You know, I mean, if he's really committed to this career in the police force, if he doesn't make the most of these opportunities, you see.
Oh, I wouldn't worry, Mr. Klein. Nick's a very good officer.
Is he?
You should be very proud of him. He'll go far.
You hear what he says. Nicky'll go far. Do you want a banana, darling?
Lovely. Right, I won't be long, Sarge. Yep.
Oh, do you want peanut butter in your sandwich?
Fine, yeah.
I mean, I am proud of him, Sergeant. He's a good boy, you know, but why he wanted to become a policeman in the first place, I mean, it's beyond me. I mean, no offence.
What Benjamin means is... it's not a nice job.
Yeah, that's true. But I think Nick wants to serve his community.
He could serve his community by working with me. You know, I'm an employer. I give the community jobs.
Yes, I understand that, Mr. Klein, but with respect, it takes a very special sort of person to make a good police officer. As you said, Mrs. Klein, it is not a nice job.
Yeah, goodbye. Why did you didn't have to do that, you know, Sarge?
What?
Well, I told you the other night my parents weren't wild about me being a cop. You didn't have to come round and try and win them over for me.
I didn't.
I'm a good officer. I'll go far.
Well, you are a good officer.
Well, it isn't exactly the way you've treated me in the past, is it, Sarge?
Oh, I've changed my mind. But a good officer does know the truth when he hears it.
All right. What do you want to talk about, then?
I'll be honest with you, Nick. Councillor Morris's place wasn't the only thing that was going to go up in flames last night. Flood-free road is turning out to be a complete cock-up, and Chandler's going to blame me.
Well, it's hardly your fault that Morris's house got torched, is it?
Well, that's right. But if we don't nail them, it'll be nobody's fault but mine if Chandler doesn't take the chance to pension me out of the job.
So you mean we need a result?
I mean, I need a result, and I really need your help.
Come on, Smith! Get your backside on those bars! Johnson, feet on the knots!
Come on, move! Stand square. Come on, go. Come on. Go on. Legs over. Good. And back. Stand square. Come on, move. Go. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, you're doing well.
Thanks. For a woman, you know.
I didn't mean it like that.
Go. Come on.
Julie.
Don't worry, I can look after myself.
Look, I was just saying...
What? The SO19 is men's work? Well, I've got news for you. I've got as much right as you to be in.
You two, get on with it.
Are you going to put a board on this door to try and secure it?
Yes, Mrs. Morris. I'll put a board on the door until the glazer arrives.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yep. Oh, good afternoon, Sergeant Cryer.
Mrs. Morris, very sorry about this.
Yes, well, you better come in. They made a really good job of it, didn't they?
Whoever did this should be strung up.
Well, at least nobody was inside. You should be grateful for that.
They didn't know that, did they? We always leave a light on in here when we go out. And Justin was going to be here working.
Now, where were you, sir?
The Riversmead project.
Riversmead?
It's a major car park development I'm working on. I was called away to a late meeting, something of an emergency. One that saved my life.
Oh, excuse me,
I'm sorry, it's hit my wife rather hard, I'm afraid.
That's all right, sir.
Listen, gentlemen, there's something I'd like to explain. Coming to Sunhill was a new start for us. You see, we had a daughter, Grace, but she passed away 6 years ago in Leeds, drunk driver.
Sorry to hear that, sir.
Life wasn't very easy for a long time, and so we decided to settle here. I started up my own consultancy. Angela got involved with local government. And now she wishes she'd never come. But this won't stop her.
You don't mean she'll carry on with the protest, do you, sir?
Yes. She'll never give in.
What's your game? Oh, it's you. He could have killed me.
Well, perhaps you shouldn't have been leaning in his window, then.
It's how I make a living.
If you can call it that.
Look, what do you want? I've got rent to pay and you're about as good for business as a rat in a butcher's window.
I just want to ask you about the fire at Morris's last night.
Help warm my bum, that's all I know.
It's not a joke, Mandy. Someone could have got killed. Look, it doesn't take a genius to work out why someone would want to do that, but I want to know who.
So what are you asking me for? Do you think I did it?
No, I think you've got more sense than that.
I've got more sense than to tell you if I do know anything, that's for sure. Where does grassing anyone up get me? It's that casualty.
No one's going to hurt you. No one needs to know that you've spoken to me.
Yeah. And here's you and me in the middle of the street. They're not stupid, you know.
Who isn't? Jamie Fleet? Hey? You were with him the other night, weren't you? In the ship?
Look, Sarge, do me a favour. Try finding someone else for information, all right?
Is he the one you told me about? Hey? The one you went to live with? The one who put you on coke?
Sergeant, please. Like I told you, you don't grass anyone up out here. Especially not Jamie.
I want to talk to someone.
Oh, yes, sir. What about?
My wife, Kath Evans. She's gone missing.
I need to take some details. Her name, Kath. That's Catherine, is it? Spelt with a C or with a K?
You think she's left me, don't you? Run away. Well, she hasn't. Something's happened to her.
What makes you say that?
She hasn't taken her clothes, nothing. She's just disappeared.
She's done a run and didn't stop to take anything with her. That's what happened.
What, nothing at all?
Yeah, well, maybe this boyfriend of hers is loaded.
You could be right. Promise of a whole new wardrobe would swing it for me.
There you go. Crime solved. You make a detective yet, then. Yeah, but on the other hand, what if he's just covering himself? What if Evans comes near just to report her missing? It wouldn't be the first time it's happened, would it?
What you mean if he's done her in?
Nick!
Sarge?
When you finish your tea, I'll see you in the yard.
Well, where are we off to then, Sarge?
See Jamie Fleet.
Right, I'll be right with you.
Those obedience classes are working a treat, aren't they?
Nick, will you roll over and play dead as well?
What?
Changed his tune towards you.
She's right. He's turned you into his poodle, Nick.
Arson, not my style, Sergeant Cryer. I know I did wrong in the past, but that was making love, not war.
So you're into the music business now, are you?
That's right.
But you meet a lot of young girls here, don't you?
Why, are you thinking of giving it a go? I reckon you could do all right for yourself at some of them tea dances.
You're a bit old for this, aren't you?
Oh.
I suppose this is where you meet the girls that you put on the street.
Look, I already told you, I don't pimp no more. So I've got no reason to go setting Councillor Morris's house on fire, have I? Besides, didn't I tell you last night in the pub? I was gigging here last night, all night. So how could I, even if I wanted? You tell me that.
Don't worry, we will. Nick. What do you think?
Well, whether or not you can make us a tea dance, Lee.
I'm not in the mood.
Well, if he says he has a gig here, Sarge.
Yeah, and how far is it to Flood Through Road? What, 5, 6 minutes?
Well, and he drives a Jag.
Yeah, so he could have got out of the car, poured petrol through the letterbox, and had it away. Yeah, he could have done it.
That's what an extended mix is for, Sarge.
What? Well, we know how Fleet could have done it, we just need to prove it now. I'm going to go back and have another word with Andy.
Shouldn't we just leave it to CID, concentrate on sorting out the toms like Mr. Chandler wants?
No, I promised Mr. Chandler I wouldn't let this disintegrate into violence. I've also told him if I need this collar.
Yeah, but Sarge, what can this Mandy tell us? She's just another Tom. I mean, you can't trust her.
We'll see what she's got to say.
I agree, it does seem a little bit unfair. What's the view amongst the rest of the
Completely unfair.
girls?
They're just taking liberties with us. I mean, we've been here longer than they have, and we've got to earn a living as well, you know. It's not easy for us.
Hello, what's going on here then? I don't know. You better go and find out.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Afternoon, madam. What's this in aid of?
Hello there, Miriam Sadler, London Matters.
Yeah, I've seen you.
We're talking to the girls about the problem down here. Are you policing the protest officer or come to move the girls on?
Well, right now, all I'm doing is talking to you.
I told you once, Sarge, I don't know anything.
Mandy, I saw you get into Fleet's car last night.
I get into lots of blokes' cars. It's what I do.
Come on, he's not a customer. And did Fleet say anything about Councillor Morris? Or what he was doing that night?
He didn't pick me up to talk to me.
Look, you're the man on the beat. You're the one who's got to deal with the situation here firsthand. It's your point of view that counts.
You finished, Nick?
Yes, Sarge.
Good.
Sergeant, can I have a word?
No.
Well, you don't know what I'm going to ask you yet. Give me a chance. It's about the zone of tolerance the Sunhill police are proposing for the old Heathfield industrial estate.
No comment.
Come on, Sarge.
I said no comment.
All units from Sierra Oscar.
Look, I didn't know what you're coming here
Garage
for,
is behind
Sterling. I'm told
Gately
we've got enough
Drive.
of
A
that
body
already.
found. Informant is a Mr. Pritchard. Can anyone deal?
Yeah, Sierra Oscar from
Residents agree. They say
140.
the
Me and
police are
Sergeant
dragging their
Cryer will
feet on
take that one.
spots.
I said no comment.
Come on, Sarge, we've got a shout to get to.
Why did you take that? We got enough on our plate.
Gately Drive, Sarge, and it's only round the corner.
Mr. Pritchard?
Yes.
Where is it?
Down there.
Thank you.
It's over there in the corner.
Right, thanks.
Stay there, Mr. Pritchard.
Nick?
I know this woman, Sarge. Her name's Kath Evans. Okay, CID are on their way.
Right.
According to the doc, with her injuries, she should be dead. She must have been lying there for nearly 24 hours.
Did they say what her chances are now?
Not so good. If she does pull through, there's a good chance of brain damage. You must have given her a right good seeing to, Sarge.
Oh, you made up your mind, have you? Who's the husband?
I saw him that night. The domestic. She was terrified of him. That's why me and Ben wanted to stay.
Yeah, all right. Sorry, Mr. Evans. Can we have a word, please? Do you have any idea what your wife was doing near Gately Drive last night?
No.
Could you tell me where you were while she was out?
I was down the pub, Cromwell, with a mate.
Got a name, this mate?
Alan Lazenby. But what's all these questions? I didn't do this.
No, you're not being accused, Mr. Evans. These are questions we have to ask. I'm sorry. Could you tell me what time you left the Cromwell?
10 thereabouts.
So why didn't you report Kath missing last night when she didn't come home?
Because I didn't go home. But after the pub, I went back to my mates. A few cans and a curry, and watched some vids.
But you didn't phone your wife to tell her you were staying at Mr. Lazenby's house?
No. Anyway, I didn't think there was much chance of her being there. She's probably seeing her boyfriend.
Is that the same boyfriend that caused the argument between you and your wife 2 nights ago? When we were called and the ambulance was called?
Listen, I didn't hit her and I didn't beat her to a pulp last night, right? You see me want? A boyfriend, whoever he is. But I wouldn't hit Kath. I wouldn't. She's my wife. And I love her.
All right, Sarge, we'll take it from here. Nick.
Sarge.
Bob?
Sir?
I've had a reporter on the phone from London Matters. They want to talk to me about the zone of tolerance.
Yeah, that's right, sir. There was a reporter and a cameraman talking to the Toms on Floodferry Road yesterday.
And you didn't think to tell me about it?
I would have done, sir, but I had to deal with the woman found behind the garages in Gately Drive.
Yes, I know. Kath Evans, she was involved in the domestic the other night.
That's right.
Becoming something of an albatross for you, isn't she?
Sir?
Well, she always seems to be involved when you make a bad decision.
I refused to talk to the reporter. I said no comment.
Which is exactly what you never do to the media. It leaves them free to draw their own conclusions.
Well, I'm sorry, sir. I'm a police officer, not Max Clifford.
Thank you.
The Heckler & Koch MP5 submachine gun. It's a 9mm that fires from a closed and locked bolt in either automatic or semi-automatic modes. It's recoil operated, as a removable suppressor, and as a torch integral to the forward hand grip, which is operated by a pressure switch on the forward hand grip. Any questions? Good. Pick up your weapons, try and get comfortable with them. But remember, safety at all times. 3 words to remember every time you pick up your weapon. Cock, lock, and look. No. Look at Smith. That's how to hold it.
Now, what you're talking about would mean the police actively condoning criminal activity.
The law as regards prostitution is a morass, but the broad brushstroke is this, that prostitution itself, i.e. sex for money, isn't illegal.
It's not?
No. If 2 people decide to have sex and one pays the other for the privilege, that's their affair, as long as it's done in private. It only becomes an affront to public decency when the deal is sealed in public, on the street.
Yes, but what you're proposing isn't going to eradicate that, is it?
I'm not trying to eradicate it, and I'm not trying to pass the buck here. I'm trying to deal with it, which is why we're talking about a zone of tolerance. Yes, I could go out and arrest every prostitute working the area. They appear in court, they get fined. How do they pay the fine? They're back on the streets. It's a vicious circle which people like the local residents are caught in the middle of. I feel for them, Miriam, I really do. And if something as experimental as the zone of tolerance hands the neighbourhood back to the families who live there, well, we owe it to them to explore the idea.
You can forget about this zone of tolerance.
What are you talking about?
Girl that got beat up last night. If you can't protect us from nutters that'll do that, well, how safe are we going to be stuck on some dirty industrial estate in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, with no one around but a gang of perverts. Or you can forget about it, Sergeant Cryer. I'm scared enough as it is. I'd be out of my head now in a place like that.
Slow down, slow down. The woman that got attacked wasn't a prostitute.
Yes, she was. I know her. It was Kath Evans.
5 rounds in your own time. Fire! Cease fire! Unload weapons and show clear to the instructors.
Yes, clear on the right. Clear on the left.
Well done, Julie. Looks like you got a natural eye. I'd say you're a little bit rusty, aren't you, Smithy?
Her old man lost his job a while back. She started tomming because there wasn't any other way to make the cash they needed.
We sort of took her under our wing.
How is she?
In a coma.
Will she get better?
We don't know. It's probably too early to say yet.
And you expect us to go out to that place? We'd be sitting ducks.
Yeah, you're probably right. Maybe the zone of tolerance wasn't such a good idea. Anyway, the main thing now is to find out who attacked Kath Evans.
Did her husband know what she was doing?
No way.
Why not?
Well, he'd have gone mental, wouldn't he?
Maybe he did.
We spoke to Mr. Evans.
It ain't him you want to talk to, it's that creep, Morris.
Sally?
Justin Morris?
Well, he had a go at her because she was a tom.
No, he was a punter.
Are you sure?
Kath told me. She told both of us. He wasn't a regular, though. It was just the once. And he wanted it weird. The guy's a complete creep. And a bloody hypocrite. It's him you want to talk to.
Right, thanks, girls.
Up to you.
Make sure you get him.
Sarge, I wouldn't waste your time with Justin Morris. I mean, the guy's a creep. But what Sally said happened to Kath isn't true.
Oh?
Well, me and Kath made it up and Sally believed us. We thought if enough people heard the story, it would get back to Morris's wife. We were just stirring it.
Thanks for telling me.
I hope you're not angry.
Been good, Miriam. And don't forget, if you ever want to chat, just give me a call.
I will. Thanks, Mr. Chandler.
Pleasure.
Oh, all right, Sergeant. Thanks for all your help yesterday.
You looking for me, Bob?
Yes, sir. I see you spoke to them then. London Matters.
Yes, it went very well, actually. Sorry, what can I do for you?
It's bad news, I'm afraid, sir. The girls are backing off the zone of tolerance.
What? I thought they were all for it.
It's the woman that was attacked last night, sir. Turns out that she's a tom, and the others reckon it's brought home to them just how dangerous it would be for them out there on the Heathfield Industrial Estate.
This is very bad news, Bob.
Yeah, I know, sir.
I've had discussions with the leader of the council. I've just spent half an hour selling it to the bloody TV. I mean, I've put my neck on the line for this scheme of yours.
I'm sorry, sir.
Are you all right?
Yeah. No, I'm just a bit tired.
You still up to the job?
Yeah, I said I'm fine.
Right, well, let's get this zone back on track. Or at the very least, sort out the situation in Floodferry Road once and for all. Now.
Sir. Kate.
Nick was just filling me in.
Yeah.
Kath Evans turning out to be a Tompers' new perspective on things.
Of course.
And it seems her husband's alibi checks out, so this Justin Morris is a good prospect.
Well, he isn't.
What are you talking about? According to Sally Ferguson, he's a weirdo, as if we hadn't have guessed. Don't we know he's been with Kath Evans?
He didn't. Mandy's just told me that was a story that she and Kathy concocted and fed it into Sally. Hoping it would get back to Mrs. Morris, just trying to cause trouble.
Great. Thanks for nothing, Nick.
Right, Kate. Come on, Nick, we got work to do. Oh, sir.
Nick, how's it going?
Fine, thank you, sir.
Good. Kate, how's everything?
Fine, sir.
No problems?
No.
Okay. Well, you know where I am if you need me.
So how come you're so quick to believe Mandy Fry when she says Morris isn't a prospect? We know he's visited Toms in the past.
Yeah, but now we know the full circumstances, don't we? His daughter was killed in a drunk drive accident. For all we know, he might have been close to a nervous breakdown.
Yeah, but I don't see why that counts him out now.
The way things are, I can't see that Morris is going to risk being seen with a Tom.
Well, maybe he's desperate.
Well, it's desperate and it's stupid. And what's in it for Mandy to lie to me?
I don't know, Sarge, but I don't know what you've got to gain by telling her that the zone of tolerance isn't a good idea.
Because I don't believe it is.
Oh, come on, Sarge. I thought that was the only way we were going to sort out Floodferry Road.
I know, but what good is it going to do someone like Mandy? It's just going to encourage more of the same. I mean, what sort of a life is that for a girl of her age, or anyone?
I'm sorry, Sarge, but you can feel sorry for her as much as you like, but I don't believe that is any basis to trust her.
What, are you saying my judgment's flawed? Hey, I've got you on my back as well as Chandler.
No, I am not saying that, Sarge. I'm just telling you to be careful. Mr. Chandler has got himself behind this zone of tolerance. It's not going to look good for him now if you decide to blow it out.
Yeah, well, I remember when being a police officer was about helping the weak in society, not worrying about some senior officer's career. Oh, well, I tell you, if that's the way modern policing's going, maybe I've had enough.
You're saying she's a prostitute? Nah, she can't be.
We've spoken to other girls who work in the Floodfree Road area. She's been doing it for something like the past 4 months.
What, Kath? Selling herself to other men?
You didn't have a clue?
Didn't have a clue? Do you think if I'd have known what she'd have been doing, I'd have let her get away with it, eh? I mean, what do you think I am?
I just have to ask, Mr. Evans.
And there's me, thinks she got herself another bloke. Just the one. Here's a laugh. There she is, having it off with any bloke she fancies this side of the river.
Calm down, Mr. Evans. Look, perhaps she only did it to keep this roof over your heads.
Get off him! Come here. Calm down, Mr. Evans.
You're under arrest for assault. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which will rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I've been beaten up, haven't I?
Ben, you're right.
He's the piece of dirt that put Kath on the game.
Yeah, how do you know that?
I asked around in here. Over there, she told me, Sal. Put her on the streets first, then put her in hospital, good as.
Right, getting back to the station. You go with him, Nick.
Sergeant.
Look, Sally is obviously happy to help Kath Evans' husband. Now, why won't you cooperate with the police?
Fleet did the Morris's place. Told me he was going to slip out of the gig at Shady's. Said no one would miss him gone for 5 minutes. Reckon that's all it would take. But he didn't hear it from me. Promise me, Sarge.
Don't worry.
You must feel a bit odd being let off Cry's leash for half an hour.
Let's drop it, Ben.
No, Nick. What's up with you? Cry's leaning on you like a Zimmer frame.
He's not relying on me. It's just Tom on the flood ferry. He just seems to believe everything she tells him.
And you don't believe her?
Well, Cry feels sorry for her, but if you ask me, she's using him.
So what are you going to do? You going to tell Mr. Monroe?
I'm not grassing anyone up, mate, and neither are you. I'm going to sort this out on my own. Got some digging to do.
How you feeling, Jamie?
How do I look?
You look like someone facing an arson charge.
What the hell are you talking about? I'm the victim here, and you keep laying this arson crap on me.
We have it on very good authority that you were in Floodfree Road last night.
I told you I was playing Shady's last night, so it couldn't have been, could I?
And that you've been pimping Kath Evans.
Who?
Oh, come on, Jamie. Don't play games with me. I'm too tired. Kath Evans. She took a beating, too, last night, and much worse than you. So if you didn't slip out of Shady's in order to torch the Morrises, maybe it was to pay Kath Evans a visit.
I never touched her.
Then it must have been the Morrises. Jamie Fleet, for the arson in Floodfree Road last night.
Mr. Chandler will be pleased. With you in a minute.
Right. Sit down.
This is a waste of time.
We'll see. We've got someone checking the security cameras at the nightclub. We'll soon see if you slipped away or not.
I suppose one of those tarts bent your ear. Hmm?
You know I'm not going to answer that.
Let me guess. Mandy Fry. Am I right? You can't trust a word that cow comes out with. And after I helped her and all.
Yeah. She told me some bloke had offered her some kindness. Followed it up with coke and then put her on the streets for him. You make me sick, do you know that? As if her life wasn't bad enough with her mum and dad being killed.
Killed? Her parents aren't dead.
What?
Oh, she's been spinning you a line, Sergeant Cryer. She's good at that, is Mandy. Her parents aren't dead. She just wishes they were.
Ready when you are.
Engaging target left! Moving! Covering right!
Cover in, engaging target left! Engaging target right!
Stop! Stop! Index!
Wait, what do you think you're playing at?
What?
Well, fire him right like that. If these had been live rounds, you'd have blown Eddie's head off.
That's enough. I'll handle this, Smithy. But he's right. Look at me when I'm talking to you. You're supposed to be protecting your team, not threatening to blow their heads off.
Yeah. OK. Thank you very much. OK, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
If you've finished on the phone, you ready to come and do some work?
Yes, Sarge. But you'll probably want to hear what I found out first, though.
As I said, she's an obstinate woman when she thinks she has right on her side.
Well, it wasn't about your wife that we wanted to speak to you, Mr. Morris.
Oh. But how can I help you, then?
A woman was attacked and left for dead behind Gately Drive garages the other day. She was a prostitute.
I'm sorry, I don't follow. What woman?
Her name was Kath Evans.
It's been suggested that you were one of her clients.
Who said that?
Oh, I'm not at liberty to say.
One of the tarts, I suppose.
Strange they picked on you, though, Mr. Morris. But there are other men out there protesting. Why you? Instead of one of them?
Well, I would have thought it was obvious. I'm Angela's husband.
Yeah. But you've also got form for visiting Toms. We know this, but they don't.
Must be difficult, living amongst all these prostitutes.
What are you saying? Are you saying I still have them, or are you saying I attacked one of them?
I don't know. But what I do know is that you were lying about your whereabouts the night this place was torched.
What are you talking about?
Chapman and Graves? They're the developers employing you for the Riversmead project, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I spoke to them earlier. There was no meeting the night of the fire, Mr. Morris.
So, where were you?
For God's sake, don't tell Angela.
Don't tell her what? That you've been having sex with the local prostitutes while campaigning against the same women?
God, she doesn't have to know, does she?
It depends on what you tell us.
I've only been with a couple of them.
And was one of them Kath Evans?
I don't know. They don't tell you the names, do they? It's not that sort of relationship.
Come on, Mrs. Evans. Blonde, about 28.
Yes, I did.
And on the night of the fire?
No. Weeks ago. I haven't seen her since. Look, I had nothing to do with this. Please. Just please don't tell Angela. I love her. It all started after Grace. I don't understand. I hate them. God, I hate them for what they turned me into.
So you beat her up?
No! I just cannot stop going back to them. I thought maybe if I got rid of them, then I could cope. But I wouldn't. I honestly wouldn't.
So if you weren't with Evans the night before last, where were you?
With another one of them.
I don't suppose you know her name?
Yes. We have a special arrangement. I go to her house. Her name is Mandy.
What do you think you're playing at?
Me. You were the one bawling me out on the exercise today like you own the place.
Yeah, because if that had been for real, you could have killed
But
him.
it wasn't for real. It was an exercise.
No, but one day it might not be.
We're here to learn. And I know you might be a gun-toting squaddy, but I'm not.
Nah, you're just a token bird.
What? Just here to keep the sexual equality people happy, am I? Is that it?
Yeah, quite possibly.
Oh, shut up! I'm here because I earn my place!
What's going on?
Nothing, sir.
Well, you two make nothing sound pretty damn well noisy.
Sorry, sir.
Come here. SO19 relies on teamwork. If you two can't work together, you're out. So make sure you get it sorted.
Yes, sir. Now, I'm not blowing this because of you. Because basically, you're not worth it.
Ditto.
So why don't we just agree to stay out of each other's way then?
It's fine by me.
Well, if you're going.
Hello, Sarge. How do you find out where I live?
Justin Morris told me.
Oh, I see. I suppose you want to come in? Does his wife know about me? Is she going to find out?
Not if Mr. Morris doesn't tell her.
Good. The kettle's just boiled. Do you want a cup of tea?
What I really want, Mandy, are some answers. You lied to me, didn't you?
I didn't think it was any big deal. I mean, Justin couldn't have had anything to do with what happened to Kath because he was with me. When it comes down to it, I was still helping you, not waste your time.
No, you lied, Mandy. You know we trusted you.
Look, he was with me. He had nothing to do with Kath getting beaten up. I didn't see the point in dragging up the unnecessaries, all right?
So you were protecting his reputation? Tart with a heart, eh?
Well, not really. I mean, if his wife found out, he wouldn't be coming round again, would he? And I need the cash.
That's why you didn't spill the beans when she had a go at you?
Yeah, that's right. Not that I wasn't tempted. I mean, it would wipe the smile right off her face, wouldn't it?
And what about Kath Evans? Well, why didn't she let the cat out of the bag?
I told her no one would believe her.
And that stopped her? Angela Morris and her lot were making your life hell. I don't believe Kath wouldn't have told her, whether she believed it or not. Come on, Mandy. Why didn't Kathy tell her? Or Sally?
All right. I've got a sort of deal going with Justin. He gives me extra cash, so I keep my mouth shut.
How much extra cash?
Double. What he's into is extra from the start. He likes it weird. I mean, he ain't going to get what he wants from his wife, is he? So he has to come to me. Only it's a bit risky being on the other side of the street the rest of the time. The extra's like insurance.
Or you could call it blackmail.
He doesn't have to pay it if he doesn't want to. It's his choice. I mean, that's why he went with Kath the once. Bit of a close call for him, that was, though, wasn't it? More than ready to blab, Kath was.
Why didn't she? Or Sally Ferguson, she knew as well.
Sally's my mate. When I told her about the deal, I just bunged her some extra cash and she was happy enough until Kath got beaten up. But Kath wanted more than a bung, greedy cow. She always thought the world owed her a living. She wanted a cutting in.
And did you?
There's nothing else I could do.
And were you happy about that?
Not really, but I was stuck with it.
Unless you decided to beat her head in.
Yeah. Only I wouldn't have had a chance, would I? Justin had me chained up in there, didn't he?
Well?
I think she did it.
Well, beat up Kath Evans. How'd you know that?
Something us traditional coppers have in bucket loads. Experience and instinct.
It's not much good in court, though, is it, Sarge?
You had the motive.
She's also got an alibi, Justin Morris.
Yeah, but that's something that might break under the right sort of pressure.
Right, then we really should tell CID now, Sarge.
No. There might be a way we can swing this so it works for us first. She's the girl with the long blonde hair and the gold top.
I don't believe it. He wouldn't. Not again.
I'm afraid it's true.
Do you think he's stupid? If he laid a finger on any one of those sluts, do you think they'd lose a second in telling everyone about it? Trying to destroy me? Something like that. It wouldn't only be my marriage that suffered.
I know. And after the public campaign you've been waging, when you'd lose all public and political credibility.
Yeah, exactly. They wouldn't want to waste an opportunity like that, would they?
The girl he's been seeing, Councillor Morris, is cleverer than that.
Effectively, she's been blackmailing your husband. So it's in her best interest if you don't find out what he's been up to. We also think she was responsible for the attack on the woman. And she'd been blackmailing your husband in order to cement her alibi for that night.
I see. So you think by telling me what he's been doing, he'll have no reason to lie for her, is that right?
He's already admitted being with her on the night. We just think there's something he's not telling us.
So, if Mr. Morris were to help us, we think we could get a confession from the girl. And if she pleaded guilty, it wouldn't go to trial. And then your Justin wouldn't have to give evidence.
However, if we weren't that lucky, and it did go to trial, then there's every chance that your Justin would be called and cross-examined. There'll be a lot of publicity, that's inevitable. Like you said, there'd be repercussions.
You've been taking lessons from this Tom, Sergeant. This feels like blackmail.
No, Councillor Morris. I'm just warning you. If I were you, I would keep a really low profile. Of course, if we're lucky, and we do get a confession from Mandy, we will do our best to make sure that your little Justin's involvement in this is kept to an absolute minimum.
That would be very good of you, Sergeant. If you get tired of the police force, you might try a career in politics.
Well, I wouldn't have called that traditional policing, Sarge.
It wasn't. It's desperation.
Yes?
My husband wants to speak to somebody about Kath Evans.
Well, I'll call someone down for you, sir.
Hello, Mandy. How's Trix?
Better now that lot's gone. Won't be for long if you don't get out of here.
I want you to come with us, Mandy.
What for?
Just get in the car.
You know where I was with Justin, Mr. Morris.
Kath Evans must have been attacked after 8:30. We had people who were on the waste ground then and she wasn't there.
Well, there you go then. 8:30 is when Justin comes around to see me.
Always the same time, is it?
Yeah, he's a creature of habit.
And you're always there to let him in?
He doesn't like to be kept waiting in case someone sees him.
Think carefully, Mandy. Are you always there to let him in? Were you the night Kath Evans was attacked?
What's he been saying?
Never mind what Mr. Morris has been saying. Just tell the truth, Mandy.
He's a liar. I was there.
According to Mr. Morris, you were 10 minutes late. He's just on the verge of giving up. He said you'd been running. He also said you had blood on you.
He's lying. Oh, Sarge, you know me.
It was Kath Evans' blood, Mandy. According to Mr. Morris, you said Kath was going to tell his wife what was going on.
He's a lying little scrote. It was Justin that was late. Kath had been ready to tell Mrs. Morris what he'd been up to, unless Justin coughed up.
She wanted to blackmail Justin Morris.
Kath and her old man were desperate for cash. She thought Justin would be good for a few quid.
In telling you all this, Mr. Morris thought you would protect him, did he?
Well, I suppose he knew I wouldn't shop him. I needed his money too much.
Mandy, you were already charging him extra to keep quiet about him coming to you for sex. Why on earth would he tell you that he'd attacked Kath Evans?
He trusted me.
He hated you, Mandy.
He's got a funny way of showing it.
No, he hated you because he can't control himself, and you prey on it.
Is that what he said, is it? Well, he'll say anything now his wife knows he's been a naughty boy. The lying little git.
No, you lied, Mandy. I doubt you've said a word of truth to me since I've known you. Even what you told me about your parents was a lie.
No, it wasn't. I wouldn't lie about that.
Mandy, we've checked. Both your parents are alive. You lied, just like you're lying about Justin Morris now.
What happened, Mandy? You cut Catherine on what you were getting from Justin Morris. Did she say she wanted more, or was she going to blab to his wife and spoil your fun?
She could say what she liked, the silly cow. Wouldn't bother me.
Maybe not. But what about if she threatened to tell Jamie Fleet?
You what?
Jamie Fleet! Your pimp! He didn't know about Justin Morris, did he? And that's extra money. A lot. And that's on top of what you're charging Morris to keep your mouth shut.
I bet he'd be pretty cut up if he knew you were holding out on him. Pimps don't like that, do they?
No. I don't blame you for being scared. Jamie Fleet. I remember him from old. Looks like butter wouldn't melt. But he's a nasty piece of work, isn't he? Remember? Especially to women. You can handle Kath Evans, can't you? But not him.
You would have killed me.
Right, Kath Evans' attacker is safely under lock and key, as is the man responsible for the arson. It's good work, Bob. You too, Nick.
Thank you, sir.
Obviously, the prostitutes are still operating, but Angela Morris has decided that under the circumstances, it will be best to end the protests. So we'll be back to normal at least.
Well, 2 out of 3, sir.
Yeah, it's a shame about the zone of tolerance. It would have been an interesting experiment. I've told Miriam Sadler that we've decided not to go along with it. Another time, eh, Nick? It had occurred to me to talk to the council about instigating traffic measures in the Floodfree Road area. It just might make it less attractive for the prostitutes and their punters in the future. What do you think?
Sounds like a really good idea, sir.
Yeah.
He seems happy enough.
Hell, it's easy, isn't it? You sit behind a desk.
Hang on, Sarge. We got the result. Try and feel good about it.
How? Your mother's right. It's not a nice job.
No, but it needs doing.
Yeah, well, perhaps I'm too old for it after all.